Hello, and welcome to another episode of Cabaret Gamers, with your host, Rabies girl right now. Shades is not going to be here today. This is a behind-the-scenes Act 2, I believe. And this is my setup. After this, the videos will be more of how we edit and how we do what we do, not just the stuff we're using and our workplace. But for now, this is the majority, let me think about what I'm going to say before I say it. Let me slow down. The majority of the time that I'm editing is in this workspace. I use my laptop, more or less, I more or less just use my laptop. The second screen is only for, if I really need to make something bigger, or if I really need a second screen. I don't normally use it when I'm editing. I usually just use it for YouTube. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend I don't. It is the screen for my tower, which is currently at Shades' house. For mostly safety reasons. I don't trust the wiring in my house enough for me to be leaving my desktop plugged in to the wall. So that's that. But this is my tiny little desk. Pardon that I'm showing you part of my house too. And some water bottles. It's a very hot summer. I have a little bit of room for my PlayStation 3 that I still have. There we go. My tablet is here. My bamboo Wacom tablet. I don't think they sell them anymore. I don't think Wacom sells bamboo tablets anymore. If it still sells it for you, that's great. I know in the US, I don't believe they sell them anymore. I use HP stuff. You know, hey, if you guys want to sponsor me, that would be great. HP everywhere. I still have the keyboard for the tower that I have. It's a picture of me in Shades, don't worry about it. And all my little knickknacks that I like to look at. My portable hard drive, which is actually full, is just about full. It's just about full. It can hold 500 gigabytes. It is just about full. And my Keep Me Calm workstation over here of my knickknacks. What I actually used to have over here was a old computer desk, which I have on the other side of my room right now. I swapped it, and I decided, like, all of these things are, like, sitting on top of the desk, like, really, in just, like, a hard pile of BS, and I decided, you know what? It makes me super depressed when I look at all of my things and all of the things that I cherish just sitting there in a horrific pile. So I decided, let me organize it. Let me make it look nice. It has honestly been the best thing I could have done for myself over the summer, because I wasn't getting shit done. And then when I finally organized my things and I made them look nice, and I made it look presentable, you know what I mean? Like, I made it look like an actual workspace, it became easier for me to just sit down and do my thing. It's just, I don't know, just being productive is a really good idea. So I have my mic stand here. I'm actually holding my mic because my mic it doesn't hear me from very far away, so I'd rather it just, like, be in my mouth, basically. I'm a Mickey Mouse. I have this guy. Yee. I don't remember what we named him. I know Shades had a part in naming him. I have my glove here. This is my tablet glove, and I use it when I'm drawing because I don't like getting my hand oil all over the tablet. It's gross and I don't like it. So I always wear it when I'm drawing. Plus it helps because then the pen doesn't, like, make an imprint of my hand. You know, that stuff hurts. This is the program I use. Corel Video Studio 9. I think it's Corel Pro, I think. It should be. If I'm not mistaken, it should be. I was using the trial version of Ultimate before, but now I am after I purchased it, I just purchased Pro. I don't know if I'm going to upgrade again. I don't think I need to, but if I have to, I will. I'd rather not have to, but whatever floats your boat. Oh, excuse me. But I really enjoy this program. It lets me make presets. I can add more files and everything. And like a big part of it was I was using a program that came with the Hop Hog, and I think it came with it. If it didn't come with it, it was a free thing online then maybe. I don't remember, honestly. It was called Showbiz, or Showbits, something like that. And it can only edit video. Like, I can put audio in there, but I could not move audio around. I couldn't cut audio. I couldn't fiddle with it. Nothing. This program, honestly, was really, really useful to me because it was a cheaper option than a lot of other programs. It was on sale at the time. Yay. I think it's still on sale at the time of recording this. I don't know. But it really does well. I can do screen capture, which is a pain in the butt. It was the reason why, Undertale was taking so long. I'm actually doing a surprise for the channel, and I'm having a hard time doing the surprise because the capture on the computer screen is just... It's not that it doesn't work. It works fine. It's when you're trying to do it with Steam games. It doesn't like Steam games. Specifically when you make them full screen, I think it's like the game itself is going on top of the recording system, like the software, like it's booting it out, you know what I mean? Like it's pushing the recording away to make room for itself when it goes full screen, and then the recording stops abruptly, doesn't even tell you that it stopped. It's just like, yeah, I'm done. That's my only complaint with it, but I mean, honestly, it's not that big of a deal. I will keep my Steam games windowed, and then I could just overlay the recording, and it works fine that way. It does record the sound, so that's fine. It's a little bit annoying that I can't have it in full screen, but I can't really afford to be getting more recording equipment right now. I can't be doing that. So at the moment I have to do it the more obnoxious hard way. So that's that. I don't normally use my second screen, but right now, I'm itching my forehead with my recording hand. I don't normally use my second screen, mostly because I really don't find a need to. The only time I really use my second screen is when I'm playing a video game while watching YouTube. I do that often, so that's like my biggest use of the second screen. Right now I'm using it just to show you guys the two different programs I use, but other than that, I don't really use it. Oh, and one more thing. This program has a really hard time dealing with this program. I use Audacity to do a lot of the voice recording audio, voice audio, whatever, as you saw in the last act, but it doesn't like this program. Audacity generally does WAV files, which are amazing, but they're very, very large. And because of this, it's probably the reason why that's full already, because me and Shades do keep all of our raw footage, just in case, never know. We plan on deleting it slowly as needed, and only keeping finished products, but for now we're keeping it a few months before we start deleting. This doesn't use WAV files very well. It can use them as long as they're like less than 10 minutes about, but other than that, when they get too big, it doesn't like it. WAV files are way too big. I usually have to use Movie Maker to compress the file into an MP3 or MP4, and then I can stick it in here. It doesn't matter how long the audio file is, it fits in here once it's compressed a little bit, which is it's annoying, it's bothersome. There is a program you can actually use. Oh, you can see my light. It looks like a honeycomb. That's kind of cool. Looks like a beehive. There's a beehive in my room. Anyway, there is a program you can use for Audacity. I believe it's called Lame. I'm sure Shades will go into that kind of detail later. What is that? Anyway, I'm sure he'll go into it later on his end and tell you all about that. but all I know is that there is a program that can do it. I just haven't downloaded it because I'm lazy and blah, 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 blah. And that's really it. Those are really the only two things I do. This is my workstation, as you saw. It's not a great workstation, but it's there, and it's right next to my bed with my Pikachu on it. Say hi, Pikachu. Thanks. Cool. Love you. But yeah, that's I roll out of bed and then I start editing when I feel up to it. I guess that's it. I'll see you all next week on Monday when I start doing more videos again. Yeah.